Alright, what is up, my guys? It's your boy Jabrak, back with another episode of Why Can I Hear Myself? With another episode of Mass Effect 3. That's also not fitting on my head properly. Alright, we're loaded, we're rolling. Come on, chair. Excellent. Let's see. Increase damage to frozen and shield targets by 15%. Dang, we are 3 levels away from max level. Okay, so we are gonna go after Omega now. We're gonna go after Omega now. Father, we are grateful to be in your presence. We're so excited to have you in our lives. So excited to get to hear from you. So excited to see your face and hear your voice. Continue to show us who you are, show us your glory, and show us something new in everything we see, in everything we do. In Jesus' name, amen. Let's see. Now I wanted to start by listening to this new video posted by Derek Prince's main YouTube channel.
Proverbs 31, verse 20. This is the picture of the excellent wife, the model woman. And I bow down before this because I've been married to two, one after the other, let me add. I know what this kind of woman is. And it says, amongst many other things, in verse 20, she extends her hand to the poor. Yes, she reaches out her hands to the needy. So she cares for the poor and the needy. She reaches out her hand. She stretches out. She goes beyond politeness or even duty into something beyond that. And then let's take the warnings too. In Proverbs 21:13. Whoever shuts his ears to the cry of the poor will also cry himself and not be heard. Does that explain why some of our prayers are not answered? Because we haven't heard the cry of the poor. We haven't responded. God says, if you don't hear that cry, I won't hear your cry. God is a very, I would say, intense God. I think that's a word that describes God. He's intense. He wants something and he's not going to change what he wants. And then in Proverbs 28, verse 27. He who gives to the poor will not lack, but he who hides his eyes will have many curses. He who gives to the poor will not lack. Now, I believe in Social Security. I thank God for it. But my confidence is not in the U.S. government, because that could go bankrupt overnight. And then my Social Security would be just nothing but paper. But I do believe in divine Social Security. I believe that if I give to the poor, I will not lack. I don't depend on the American government or the British government. I depend on heaven's government. There's a kind of Social Security which is dependent on the way we live. He who gives to the poor will not lack. I have a feeling, this is just a general impression, that there's coming a time in America when the bubble will burst. And this prosperity that everybody's so excited about will suddenly collapse. And I'm glad that that's not where my security rests. My security rests in the fact that I have given to the poor. I have taken in the widow and the orphan. I have cared for them. And I believe God will care for me. I'm not boasting. I'm just making statements. Now, I'd like to show you something else about the ultimate purpose of the Lord. We're getting near the end. Just be patient. Isaiah 42, verse 4. Speaking about the Lord, and it's the Lord Jesus, you can look at the context. He will not fail nor be discouraged till he has established justice in the earth. That impressed me. I realized that God has a passionate concern for justice. Injustice is intolerable to him. And his ultimate purpose is to establish justice in all the earth. You see, being a good Pentecostal, I was always a little scared of a religion of works. In fact, I had a brother who wouldn't minister because a certain mission was taking money for the poor. He refused to be identified with it. And I understand his feeling. But you see, it's not scriptural. It's not scriptural. The religion that works cares for justice, cares for the poor. In some ways, I can identify more with the secular who are out for justice than I can with the religious who do nothing. I think I've said enough.
Heavy words.
I've got one other picture. I never thought I'd get through all this. You're a wonderful audience. Just hang in there. It's nearly at the end. Hosea, Joel, Amos. Now, the message of Amos is God's passionate concern for social justice. You read it through, that's the theme of Amos from beginning to end. And in Amos chapter 6, verses 3 through 6, woe to you who put off the day of judgment, who cause the seed of violence to come near. Now, that's not true of you and me. Who lie on beds of ivory, stretch out on your couches, eat lambs from the flock and calves from the midst of the storm, who chant to the sound of stringed instruments and invent for yourselves musical instruments like David, who drink wine from bowls and anoint yourselves with the best ointments, but are not grieved for the affliction of Joseph. Now, I don't believe God has any problems with abundance. I think God normally provides abundance for us. But when we are satisfied with our abundance, when all we want is out of a good life and pleasure and prosperity, and we are not grieved for the poor, we're not grieved for those who don't have enough, then God says, woe to you.
Excellent. And one of the questions we should ask is, how do we store up for ourselves treasures in heaven? The Lord actually gives this answer. I'm pretty sure I talked about this before, but the Lord actually gives this answer. Whatever you do for your neighbor, what is it? I just had the passage recently. I was there. Am I still audible? I was there. Yes, I am still audible. Matthew 18. I think it's in Matthew 18. He talks to Peter about forgiveness and discipline and prayer, stumbling blocks, the rank you have in heaven. Wait. Matthew 25. No, wait, I might be wrong. This is parable of the talents. Where is the parable of the homeowner, or not the homeowner, the, what am I thinking of? 21. Triumphant entry, where he goes to parable of the two sons, parable of the landowner, the banquet, I'm pretty sure, not the wedding feast, poll tax, the Sadducees, hypocrisy. Hello? Was it later? Sorry, all my nose is still jacked. Luke 14, it might be. Yes, here it is, Luke 14, the parable of the guests. Now he begins telling a parable to the invited guests. So he was at a Pharisee's house. I talked about this before. where he said whenever you make a banquet or a lunch or hold a dinner or something like that, don't invite your friends or people you know, because they can pay you back. Invite the people who are poor, who have disabilities, who maybe are missing limbs, stuff like that, missing eyes. The people who cannot pay you back, and those you're paid for by your Father in heaven. You're paid for in the next life. You're paid, what is it? Whatever you're paid for here, you receive your reward. Whatever, if it's attention, if it's money, if it's intimacy, those things never. Once you receive those, you've already received the reward for your actions. But when you do something without expecting repayment, when you do something for somebody that cannot repay you in whatever you desire, that the Lord will provide for you. That the Lord will repay you. Store up treasures up for you in heaven. Not in Commander, in heaven. Alright, so where are we right now? Oh, we're on Thessia. Thessia has been taken. Wow, it's crazy. Is there anything else available that we missed? Pretty sure the Nimbus cluster just has a bunch of gas. The Horsehead Nebula. Oh, and the Hourglass Nebula. I don't think we've been here yet. Oh, I'm on the wrong page. Okay, let me make sure the stream is still running. Everything looks good. Stream health is alright. Let's open the scanning guide. So we're in the Hourglass Nebula. First one of page 3. Whoa, that was dramatic. So we're in Osen right now. We have...
Signal confirmed.
It's only 100 fuel, so we'll save that one for later. So, let's scan. Pretty sure there's credits here. Oh, there we go. Okay. I don't know if I have enough gas for this trip. Okay, so... Okay. Oh, this is where Hagalaz is. The Shadow Broker planet. So let's go to Ploitari first. And...
I found something.
Xanadu. Terminus freighters. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go to Sowilo. Okay, so Hagalaz is right here. And there's something off this way too. Hagalaz is a second-tier garden world that receives little attention from the galactic community. Wait, what? Isn't this the planet that has Garden World? Isn't this the planet where it's like on fire in one section and flash frozen the second side? And the only habitable area is the sun horizon? Maybe wrong. Let's get some more gas. Now we go to Faryar. right here, together.
I found something.
Alingon Deceptive. Wait, Alingon, named Deceptive, was so named by Solarian scouts because their probes landed on the planet. As their probes landed on the planet, their instruments started going awry. This turned out to be due to the high concentration of magnetically active periclase, magnesia. This should be 600 gas units. Height. Now the last bit of gas. There we go. Huh. Bunch of Shadow Broker assets. Got all those. What's this? Communication hub. This is the Shadow Sea. That's the Kepler Verge. Is there stuff in there? There's nothing there. Nothing at the Kepler Verge, just that communication hub. The Nubian Expanse. Pretty sure has stuff. Yes, it does. I don't think I've been there yet. Gemini Sigma. Kite's Nest. Alright, let's go to the Nubian Expanse. Three systems. Pragia. There it is.
Signal confirmed.
So here's Pragia. This is where Jack was kidnapped and stored. We'll save that. How much fuel do I have right now? 888. Oh, okay, I have enough to get around. So we got that. We got Pragia's data. Kalabsha. Okay. Gotta scan twice
something.
here. Really? They went up and then down? Alliance Marine Recon Unit. And then there should be some gas here, and now they're gonna attack me. We're gonna dip. Run away.
Evasion successful.
Kirtasi is the last one. Whoa. Holy sun. I'm in it. I'm inside the sun right now. Trafalgar?
Signal confirmed.
Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. That's it. Please don't attack me immediately. Chang. Noratia is an unremarkable methane ammonia ice giant with a small family of icy moons. It is likely that the Kirtasi system had additional worlds earlier in its history, but these have been swallowed by the aging giant star. Don't. It's playing me right now. It's just on the other side. Alright. Let's head back to Dhaka. Pick up this 350 units of gas. Get out of here. Get out of the line of fire. Okay, so there's still something in Kite's Nest we missed. What's in Gemini Sigma that I missed? Gemini Sigma is on page 2. Gemini Sigma. Fuel here. Okay. Ming, I got everything. Oh, so it's just this piece of gas somewhere over here. What? Oh, I'm in the wrong page. Wait, no, it should still be over here. Or... Don't tell me it's this. What? I don't understand. Oh, there it is. So that's everything there. Now let's go back to Kite's Nest. What did I miss here? If it's just gas, I'm gonna be mad. So got everything in Harza. What am I missing? Indris. It is just gas. It's just 350 units or 300 units of fuel. Alright, well, we'll leave that be. Cluster, Aethan Cluster, Apian Crest, Progan DMZ. Everything here. What should I have in the Nimbus Cluster, just in case? Is it really just the gas here? Let me see. There's 3 places it could be in Pelion. Oh no, we're in the Nimbus Cluster. Okay, so found that one. Then it must be this one. Yeah, this. Well, might as well pick it up, I suppose. What? It didn't increase my gas? Alright, let's go find Aria. Talk 42.
Are you Bray?
The great Commander Shepard. And me without my autograph book.
Save it. Just take me to Aria.
Follow me.
So where is she?
In the cab.
Shepard.
We're getting in, or are you coming out?
Aria. How dramatic.
There are too many eyes and ears in Purgatory.
Sounds about right.
I assume this is about retaking Omega?
The beer looks good.
This is about your war, Shepard. Cerberus controlling the Terminus system seriously bolsters their mobility. Since taking Omega, they've spread through the galaxy. Surely the Alliance has noticed.
Cut to the chase. What's your plan?
Kick them out. I've amassed a fleet of merc ships. We're going to punch through enemy lines and invade. Once we're on Omega, it's a ground war. That's why I want you. I only accept the best. The leader of the Cerberus occupation is General Oleg Petrovsky.
Russia?
He's the one who ousted me.
Don't know him.
The elusive man's top military strategist and best kept secret. But all you really need to know is that he's a merciless bastard.
What's your intel on the occupation?
Petrovsky's army is massive and he's got Omega locked tight. The information stops there.
So you're winging it?
Not at all. There are secrets on Omega only I know. Secrets that will provide us a foothold. I can tell you this. Petrovsky's invasion was precise and ruthless. We'll stop at nothing to win.
Sounds familiar.
Shepard, I know my reputation. I know I'm hated. I ruled Omega with an iron fist. But the people were free. Their lives were theirs. I preserved that. This man took all that away, and he is going to pay. When Omega is mine again, I'll give you everything. I've got ships, mercs, Ezo, all yours for the war.
What's the catch?
I have objections to some of the company you keep. So you'll have to leave the Normandy and its crew behind.
My crew are professionals.
Let's just say, I want you all to myself. Bray will provide coordinates to my fleet. Oh, and while we're still in the Citadel, please be discreet.
The fleet is hidden in this system. Signal me when you're on your way. Ari and I will meet you on the command ship. Can't wait to see what all the fuss is about.
Okay, so...
Commander?
What is this? So it's a solo job? Okay, interesting. Oh. It's right here. An assortment of vessels, warships, transports, and fighters flying under Aria's flag. Dang. Wait, hold on. What is this? One shot per bit? One, oh yeah. This is the one single shot fire. %8 is not great. Obviously, we're gonna go for this build. Wow, it's actually just me and Aria? Whoa. Was it always black? Shredder mod or... I guess it doesn't matter, it's Aria. We can have both? That's crazy. So increased damage plus increased armor? There we go. It actually is just me and Aria, okay. Oh man, the shotgun is just too heavy. Should be good. Let's do this. Biotic Boss. What kind of title is that? 83 points. Power damage. Power damage. Increase the entire squad's health and shield bonuses by 20%. Or her own by 40%. Boost ours. Lash. Latch onto enemies with a biotic lash to rip them off their feet, dealing moderate damage. Flare. Focus and expend all biotic energy to release a huge flare that tosses enemies within its range, causing massive damage. Carnage is a fire blast. Comes with using a shotgun. Latch onto enemies, so... Dang, it's long. Let's see, detonate. So it's a detonator. Hmm. 50% detonation damage. That way I can just toss warp and she can blow them up. What is this? Give the power a 35% chance of not causing a cooldown. Increase the time that lifted targets can be detonated by... Oh! Wait, this is a primer? Sorry. I'm not blowing, I'm sucking. Do double additional damage over time. Lifting any target without armor, but with reduced force. Shield penetration is pretty big. There's not many abilities that can do that. Oh no, I don't know which one to pick. Flare. A 30-second recharge? It's already got a 6-meter radius, but you can increase it by 30%? Okay. That's fine. Recharge. 20 seconds is still bad, but not as bad as 30. Okay. Increase damage done to shields and barriers. Yeah, if it's 75% is massive. Yeah, if it's gonna have that long of a cooldown, it's gotta have at least that much. So this is a primer, a very short primer. This is you know what? She doesn't need. So this is basically like a health leech. Drain a target's health and disrupt their resistances. Receiving damage protection while this power is in effect. Increase duration. Impact radius doesn't matter that much. Duration. What's here? Increase effectiveness against barriers and armor. Whoa. Or just a blanket power boost. This would make her devastating against defenses. Dang. And she has more health and barrier than me. That's crazy. Let's see. She has... So she already has shield damage here. This would be armor damage. This would penetrate through shields. That's crazy. Recharge time and then shield penetration. I don't even need... Yeah, fast recharge is kind of pointless when I can reduce it to 7.5 seconds. Shield penetration. Is her carnage any different? No, it's the same. 11 points. So 5 and 6, just enough to level up these. Let's see. And then, as much as I want to do that, it's just not worth 75% extra damage against armor. Reeve is just too powerful against armor in this state. Excellent.
We're
Let's go.
outshipped 4-1, and most of our vessels are transports with limited firepower.
We're not here to win a space battle, Jarl. We just have to punch through their line.
So you've commandeered a Cerberus cruiser.
The guest of honor has arrived. We can finally start.
Let me guess. You're planning on infiltrating the enemy fleet.
Exactly. We position ourselves to strike a crippling blow, then my forces join the fun.
A lot could go wrong.
The assault's been planned for weeks, Shepard. For now, just sit back. Let me steer.
Not the best start to our partnership, Arya.
How things begin isn't nearly as important as how they end. Bray, move through the relay. Signal the fleet to wait.
Fair enough.
They only follow on my command.
The fruitiest looking Cerberus vessel ever.
Head for the command ship.
Cruiser, I don't have you on the flight plan. Identify yourself.
This is Captain Lance. Run voice recognition. Alpha Tango Z. We took damage. Seeking repairs.
Identity confirmed, Captain. Hold for approach authorization.
How did you get the captain to say that?
The hard way. That's right. Nice and slow.
Be patient. Get as close as you can.
Fire!
Oh, okay. I thought they were gonna launch it.
Signal the fleet through the relay. We're through. Head straight for the station.
We're being hailed by the General.
Oh,
Should
no.
be interesting. Put him through.
Are you sure?
Arya, I knew this had to be you. You'll never make it. Call it off now.
You're barking up the wrong tree, General. But maybe you can convince my partner.
Commander Shepard, I've heard great things about you.
My partner here doesn't have much to say for you.
She's not used to being defeated. It clouds her judgment. Pity you left, Cerberus. We all sabotage ourselves in nefarious ways. Perhaps deep down you fear success. And Arya clearly thinks seeing you will unsettle me. Now it's my turn. I see you've gone to the trouble of augmenting that ship with Solaris armoring. An exorbitant waste. I've made improvements to Omega's outer defenses. My cannons will cut through you at will.
He sounds pretty confident.
Yeah, he does.
So again, I say turn back.
Can't they hear
Let's
that?
see what you've got, Oleg. End transmission. That went well. Set preset course. We're ramming the station. Everyone brace for impact.
What?
Omega's kinetic barrier will stop my ships from landing. I equipped this cruiser with disruptors to take it out on impact. Don't worry. We'll probably survive the crash.
Probably? And these guys are just going with it. Dang. I guess Arya commands a lot of respect. Ooh.
Shield's gone. All systems failing.
We can make it!
Arya, don't be stupid. Sound the evac.
Damn it! Program escape pods for the station.
Let's go! Everyone out! There's no time!
Get out! Oh, come on, dog. Arya, I don't know why we listened to you.
Guess that asshole really did upgrade Omega's outer defenses.
So it would seem.
Really? You thought he was bluffing? Well, I just gotta hope that these escape pods are sturdy enough to blast through. Oh, yep, there we go. We're in combat immediately. Don't even have enough time to do warp armor. I mean, warp ammo. Heh, power of the Hornet.
Hope the other escape pods made it.
Okay, why am I always holding an M8 Avenger?
Need to hit the defense system station. Shut down Omega's outer defenses so my ships can land. If we don't, they'll be blown to bits like we were.
Got it.
Don't just take the hits, dog. Get behind cover.
This is what I brought you for. Ground assault. In combat, what you say goes.
Alright.
Makes sense. We play to our strengths.
I know where we need to go, and you can get us there.
Okay, let's move.
Alright. Oh no, I didn't give her a good shotgun.
Back.
Can I reload it? I'm gonna reload it. We already know which abilities to max out, so we're good. I gave her a bad shotgun. Oh wait, let me get the upgrades for the sake of. Yeah, 70% is pretty huge. Claymore or Geth Blast? Thing is basically the same damage, but it's a single fire charge up. Problem is, obviously she's not going to charge it up, but it's still high enough damage that it won't matter. Let's do the Shredder mod. Huh, makes it lore accurate to the color. It is. Okay, everything else looks good. Excellent. One at a time. Do not make the mistake of upgrading the wrong thing. Takes 21 points to upgrade one fully. There we go. We're good.
Shipped 4-1.
We're not here to win. The guest of honor has arrived. We can finally start.
Let me guess. You're planning on infiltrating the enemy fleet.
Exactly. We position ourselves to strike a crippling blow, then my forces join the fun.
Oh no.
A lot could go wrong.
The assault's been planned for weeks.
Not the best start to our partnership, Arya.
How things begin isn't nearly as important as how they end.
Come on.
Head for the command ship.
That sound is not me pressing square. I am spamming square, but... Bro, why do Cerberus vessels look so ugly?
Cruiser, I don't have you on the flight plan. Identify yourself.
This is Captain Lance. Run voice recognition. Alpha Tango Z. We took damage. Seeking repairs.
Identity confirmed, Captain. Hold for approach authorization.
How did you get the captain to say that?
The hard way.
That's right. Nice and slow.
Come on.
Be patient. Get as close as you can.
Fire! Signal the fleet through the relay. We're through. Head straight for the station.
We're being hailed by the General.
Should be in... You're barking up...
Commander Shepard, I've heard great things about you.
I doubt the elusive man thinks of me that highly.
I do my own research, Commander. A pity you left, Cerberus. We all sabotage, and Arya clearly thinks seeing you will... I see you've gone... I've made improvements to Omega's outer defenses. My cannons will cut through you at will.
He sounds pretty confident.
So again...
Let's see what you've got. That went well. Set preset course. We're ramming the station. Everyone brace for impact.
What?
Omega's kinetic...
Dang.
Shield's gone. All systems failing.
We can make it!
Arya, don't be stupid. Sound the evac.
Damn it! Program escape pods for the station.
Let's go! Everyone out! There's no time!
I always wonder if these escape pods have enough space for the entire crew.
Guess that asshole really did upgrade Omega's outer defenses.
So it would seem.
Dang, imagine the G's. Be the craziest roller coaster ride of your life.
Need to hit the defense. If we don't...
Got it.
In combat, what you say goes.
Aria relinquishing command? I'll believe it when I see it.
I can be a team player, Commander. I know where we need to go, and you can get us there.
Okay, let's move.
Okay, which one do I want to? Probably Lash. I don't remember which one's which.
Back, fuckers.
Woohoo!
Right.
Oh, what? Which one's which? Okay, so Flare is shield damage. Reeve is armor damage. Lash is shields. So Reeve... No, not Reeve, right? Flare is the armor... Wait, no. Reeve is the armor. Reeve is the only armor killer. Everything else goes through shields. That's funny. He got wedged into the railing. Excellent. Used all my ammo.
Our pod took out the main exit. Use the controls to lower the blast door.
Bro, did they not drop any ammo? That's crazy.
Over here, Shepard.
Okay, but oh, here we go. I need some thermal clips first. XP. What is this? Nothing worth mentioning, clearly. But more ammo. Right, before that, let's investigate the area. I like that now that I have a grenade. Wait. Oh my god, that's right. I can map things to triangle.
Aria to fleet. You alive out there?
Barely. Holding our own with the Cerberus fleet, but Omega's defenses are shredding us.
Keep my army intact, Gerald. That is your only job.
You called her Jarl last time.
Squad, let's go.
Tell your boss I'm coming for him. Fine.
Ah! Dang. That armor shredding is crazy. Those shield guys used to be so annoying. And I wiped them out in a single wave. Or volley, I guess. This door is locked. I remember those guys used to get on my nerves in the early game. Whoa. Oh, I should have the page up. The equipment page. Not Grissom Academy. We are at Omega. So let's see, the first invasion. Oh, I should call this the invasion of Omega, shouldn't I? so there's a better heavy barrel later. Shotgun velocity, high velocity, and the N7 Valkyrie?
Ground team, report in. Bray, you there?
Affirmative, but only 6 pods made it. Various entry points.
Rally them to you, then head for the rendezvous hangar. Start prepping for our ships to land.
Let me check this area.
Let's hustle. Every minute, more of my ships get obliterated out there.
Yeah, but I also don't want to just run out without... Don't want to run out and die. General notice power fluctuations continuing. To stabilize, sectors 3, 14, and 15 are set for mandatory shutdown. All personnel to be reassigned. Oh, this door is actually locked. Oh, I remember this area. Batarian State Arms. It's the guys that we buy from back on the Citadel in the docking bay holding area. Oh, what? Fine. Oh no. No. Don't let that guy set up a turret. Oh, okay, he died. Oh man, he caught the turret running. Whoa! Just one shot that with the... Hold on. Woohoo! He survived that.
Getting
That's
close.
crazy.
Those cannons have to be stopped.
This looks like an area with a lot of stuff on it. General notice, propulsion control reports disturbance in District 5 quelled. Oh wait. Population control reports disturbance in District 5 quelled. All surviving inhabitants accounted for. Rampart units will be left on location in case of further security breaches. Okay, but hold on. There's stuff here. Maybe. Please. Come on, give me something nice. I would take ammo if I had any. Is it crazy I went the entire game without using grenades? She's patching that door. In the meantime, let me check this area. Nothing? Dog, this is the perfect place to hide some kind of gear.
The next area needs to be repressurized. Initiating.
Oh no. Let me guess, we gotta defend this point.
Tell your boss I'm coming for him. Right. Feels good to let loose. Fine.
Arya, what are you doing? Oh, that heat seeking is crazy. What are you shooting at right now? Oh, come on.
Sure.
He got stuck.
Repressurization complete. Access enabled.
Thank God.
That's done it. One of our pods.
We were lucky. Press on.
Did they make it? No, the Holy Spirit protected us.
Can't keep up evasive maneuvers much longer.
We're right outside the defense station. Hold tight.
Ari, there's a grenade on top of you. Lift him! What are you doing? No! Oh, Lord. That was stressful. Hate the engineers.
Security override in effect.
Clear. Get to the controls.
Let me guess, another defend the point objective. Dang, those lasers are heavy duty. A lot of ammo in here. Okay, hold on, let's destroy these shield generators. Wait, I can just overload them. What am I doing? Where's the other generator? Where's the generator for these? Go.
Jarl, defenses are down. Signal the surviving ships to converge on the rendezvous point.
They're still shooting.
Aye. Approach trajectories plotted. We're already queuing up.
Bray, come in. Status.
Rendezvous site secured. Hangar doors enabled. We'll have them open soon.
Need them
Why do I
open
feel like
now.
there's a traitor?
My birds are coming in. Prep for reception.
What exactly is this rendezvous point?
That's where we're headed. It's a bunker I established on D-Deck for my more sensitive operations.
Sensitive in what regard?
Impenetrable with its own secret hangar and dock.
They got us on camera.
Independent power source, life support, munitions. You'll see.
You just...
Deploy to D-Deck. Investigate and await further instructions.
Oh no. He knows.
So it begins.
Is he playing the elusive man in chess?
There's a good chance the General knows where we're going.
Then no time for sightseeing.
We're keeping it?
Bray, stay sharp. You might get visitors.
Terrific.
Take the far exit. I've locked down the way we came.
A little higher sensitivity would be great.
Looks like the other pod teams are causing trouble.
Good.
Wait, what? Why does their armor look a little bit like Master Chief from the back? Like 343 Master Chief.
Alert, alert. Defense system station compromised. Outer defenses down, unrecoverable. Armor response initiative T-75.
We're causing a stir. Good.
Get out of my way, Arya. What? Centurion. Are you serious, Arya? I have actually no words for you. I hope that guy died.
Feels good to let loose.
Really? You just got your butt kicked.
The Omega skyline. Now I feel like I'm back. Strange. What are those things in the distance?
Some kind of force field.
That's not good.
Okay, let's look around.
Some of my men.
Here we go. The pistol heavy barrel. What am I using right now? The high caliber barrel. Control screen.
Failure to comply with Cerberus regulations will result in severe penalties.
The Cerberus doctor. Whoa. Tog. What are these tactics?
Omega's mine.
Get him! Shotgun!
We're getting close to the rendezvous. Let's move.
Jesus, you had me scared there for a second. What am I doing? Here we go. My nose is crusting up, I can already tell. The outside is dry. It feels dry. Oh, no. I almost reactivated the shield generator that I just blew up. Or just, disabled. What is this, symbol?
I know that symbol.
Looks like a gang tag.
The Talons. They used to deface my property, too.
The Talons?
Omega has been compromised. All Cerberus personnel report to stations.
The Talon symbol again.
Could be evidence of a resistance.
Might be useful.
Huh. Guess the Talons grew in size after Arya was kicked off. Maybe they realized how it's better having Arya around than not. Ruthless as she may be.
One of my soldiers by the force field.
Let's just hope we're not betrayed.
What the hell is he doing?
Wait. Uh-oh. What is that? Whoa. What is that? Okay, well, I guess we know what happens if you run into the force field. What is that?
Max, take them out!
Those mechs are coming through the force field.
Stand still, you piece of shit!
I got armor penetration.
Shut down
Whoa, they blow up. Get back here.
Bastards are fast.
Not fast enough. The better question is, how can I penetrate the shield? Gotta lose to drop ammo. I'm sure Arya is having a blast, not having to give orders for once.
Poor idiot. Something tells me these force fields are going to be a problem.
Are we blocked?
Not this time. Come here.
This time?
This way.
Aha. Another upgrade. Oh, high velocity barrel?
What are you doing?
Is that different
Letting
from
you
what
in on
we were
a
using?
secret. Down the ladder.
We're not going to be under attack, right? Why are we in a cutscene? Yes! My assault rifle. Who is this? Behind you. Is that Kasumi?
Who's there? Show yourself.
Spirits, look who's back. Arya T'Loak.
Spirits? A Turian? A Turian female? Is this the first Turian female we've ever seen?
Nyreen, what the hell are you doing here?
Playing cat and mouse, mostly. Just trying to stay alive. If it wasn't for these tunnels.
My tunnels. I'm sure glad I showed them to you.
If you hadn't, I'd be dead or locked up by now.
You're getting sloppy.
Arya doesn't trust easily. I guess you're a good friend.
I don't know. Are we, Arya?
Shepard, this is Nyreen Kandros, ex-Turian military. We go way back.
I think we just found Garrus a girlfriend.
Follow us.
A wife.
I'll do my best.
Ready to put that gun to good use?
You have no idea how ready.
That's our second member, Turian Huntress. Let's see, weapon damage, tech damage, biotic damage. Wait, what ability does she have? Incinerate, Overload, Biotic Protector. Deploy a shield that protects against all damage at the expense of moving, shooting, or using powers while it's enabled. And then Lift Grenade. Oh no, I don't know which one to do. Is this... But she doesn't have any biotic damage abilities. Why give a biotic damage booster when her shield... Wait a second, does her shield have a damage? A blast. Trigger a 3-meter blast radius when deploying the shield. So basically, blast into shield. So a 3-meter explosion into the barrier. Or bonus power. A 50% chance of not triggering a cooldown. That's crazy. Even if the cooldown is pretty short, that's insane. And 4 seconds is not that long, though. If we can increase 5, and then maybe, I guess that would be 6. A little bit above 6 seconds. Well, we're already not going to upgrade any of the other stuff. Let's do this. Incinerate field. Use it as a cryo incinerate bonus or armor damage. Well, Arya has a lot of armor damage kind of in the bag, so I don't really need the impact radius. Let's increase the damage. How much does this do? Increase damage by an additional 40% over 8 seconds. 12 seconds sucks, but that's fine. I give it a freeze combo. Add overload. Detonator. And we're going to do the chain. As much as I want to reduce the recharge time, we'll do neural shock and triple chain. Okay, so let's do increase power damage and defensive abilities. Oh man, this is actually, I did not expect this rank 4 to be the harder decision to make. Let's do durability, tech damage, and power damage, or another increase the damage of squad's tech and biotic powers by 20%. Alright, let's do this. And then throw the remaining points into Biotic Protector. Do a bonus power. Increase duration. 8 seconds isn't terrible. Reduce incoming damage by 50% for 10 seconds after the shield expires. Damage reduction. I did boost her, I boosted her damage earlier, so. Alright.
So why are you back, Arya?
To reclaim what's mine.
Left something behind, I take it.
Oh no, she's got garbage guns. Well, I guess that's fine.
Not something. Everything.
Might as
Right.
well just in case you swap them out.
On it.
I love the sound of the Geth shotgun. Whoa. Scrap metal. An N7 Valkyrie. Let's change loadouts. What's the N7 Valkyrie? The M55 Argus. Low damage, high capacity. Obviously not as high capacity as the Geth Pulse Rifle, but... What is this thing? After the carnage at the Battle of the Citadel, Alliance officers commissioned a new rifle for their ground forces. A variation of the popular Avenger design, the Valkyrie is now standard issue for new recruits. Exceptionally well crafted, accurate, and ample firing power. The rifle is a hot black market item when it surfaces. Huh. It's heavy. Like, really heavy. Well, we'll check it out later. Let's give her the particle rifle. Oh man, can't change her attachments. None of her weapons have... Alright, well, particle rifle then. The Talon's a shotgun, right? Yeah, this thing's a shotgun. 6 separate ammunition blocks. Rotating like a 20th century revolver? Let's see. Carnifex. Paladin 5 is going to be the highest damage. Yeah. That should be okay. Glad I didn't select weapon damage. Or did I? Did I select weapon damage for her? Because that would be pretty disappointing. No, I did durability, because right now her guns are useless. Alright, let's put our weapon ammo back on.
Understood. All right.
Alright, ready to go. Data pad. Bypass.
Alright, you were right. We're under attack.
What's the fleet status?
Still landing inside the bunker.
Are you serious?
Keep the enemy.
Lower blast doors. Lower the blast doors.
Wait a second, who's... Here we go. Whoa. Holy moly. Increases the weight by 50, but holy moly. Look how much it goes. Look how high it goes from, like, okay, reasonable. It goes from, like, not too crazy, pretty heavy but not too crazy, to just max weight. Alright, I'll keep it on. I am gonna keep it on. A drop in the bucket, reducing by 8%. Whoa, that looks gnarly. This already ignores... This thing is better than the high velocity barrel right now, so... What was this thing again? What turned it red? The piercing mod. Didn't I already have that on? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what I already have on it. Headshot. Heavy barrel. Increases the weight by 50, but also increases damage by 25. But this increases by 20. This increases by 25, even though it's at level 1. So we'll do... She doesn't need ammo, so... Her guns are solid, my guns are solid. Let's put the ammo abilities back on.
All right.
Right away.
She didn't switch.
Understood.
Alright, we got shotgun, laser, and suppressing fire. Excellent.
Great. Why aren't the cannons online?
Something's jamming them. Trying to identify.
We'll flank the enemy. Get them off you.
Can we shoot at them from here? No, we can't. Whoa. Oh, come on. Dang, did she take the mech down? Smoke grenades. Behind me?
I'm back, you fucker.
Oh, crap. Okay. What is happening? Oh my god!
Tell your boss I'm coming for him.
Okay, those Rampart mechs are dangerous. He's already another one behind me. And a perfect grenade throw. Get behind cover, dog. What are we doing? And this thing's gonna blow up. Can y'all stop throwing smoke bombs everywhere? Did he die? I hope he died, because I really don't want to deal with them. Whoa!
Good.
Suddenly all the smoke disappeared.
Aria, there's a Cerberus engineer in here hacking the cannons, keeping them offline.
We'll find him. Incoming! Find that engineer.
Found him.
Got him.
Cannons initializing. Aria, the cannons have to be armed manually.
I'm on it. Focus on the Atlas.
Are you serious? Come on, Arya, charge up! Fucking smoke grenades!
Still need to be manually armed.
Oh my god, these Centurions are so annoying. Whew, that was dramatic. Whoa, look at her face.
Cannons engaged. Head for the blast door.
Dog, what is this? Why are there suddenly so many of them? so we can see how many of them get wiped out by the turret. That's why. Whoa! That's crazy. Right through the face.
Nice
Am I bleeding right now?
They'll keep the General's forces at bay for a while.
Oh, that's definitely gonna scar.
Bunker team, retract the bridge and lower the blast door. We're coming in.
He's still alive. Woo!
We're in. Lock it down.
Hacker terminal?
Arya, I know this place is built like a fortress, but is it safe now that the General's clued in?
Yeah, I feel like a sitting duck here.
I have no intention of sitting around, and you both should know I assume nothing. And on that front, Nyreen, you left Omega fairly angry with me. I wasn't aware you'd returned. Explain yourself.
The truth is, I never left. In fact, I went to great lengths to keep from you.
I'm not easily duped. Well done. But why?
I just couldn't leave. Considering all this, I wish I had.
Well, you always said I'd be the death of you.
Nyreen has military training. We can put her to good use.
You're so quick to trust, huh, Shepard?
Well,
Nyreen never approved of Omega's. What did you call
we're
it?
strong enough to afford the
Moral
luxury of trust.
bankruptcy? Are you willing to help defend it now?
You'll find me very willing to liberate this station.
Your combat skills seem a little rusty, but you're still a good shot. See my duty officer.
Shouldn't she come with us? We just upgraded all her weapons.
Right. Keep an eye on her.
Will do.
All right, Shepard, we need to move fast. I'm itching for revenge.
If you think I'm gonna let you carve a bloody path through this campaign, you're sadly mistaken.
And if you think you're going to change me, well, you're welcome to try.
Wouldn't be the
Once
first
up and
time.
running, this bunker will provide recon and secret access to much of the station. I'd appreciate it if you would quickly eyeball operations, see that things are setting up smoothly.
What will you be doing?
Checking in on my forces. I need to know how many survived the assault before I can plan the attack. It won't take long. Join me at the command console when you're ready.
Excellent. Huh, maybe I can do the entire DLC in one shot. How many more sections are there? 2. Okay, so I think there's just 2 more sections. Let's see. These guys are holding up the barrier. That must not be easy. Just holding up a small barrier? Oh. Just holding up a small barrier was overwhelming for Jack and Samara. For a certain amount of time.
Also lost some supplies coming in. This is me saying make every damn shot count. Once we get eyes on other parts of the station, some of you will be sent to justice as well. Stay smart and alert. We'll have Omega back in no time.
Good man.
When you can spare some time, Commander.
What is it?
I've been tasked with increasing this command center's control of Omega's operating systems. I've hacked surveillance on many decks, tapped various internal communication conduits, but I can only reach so far. There are terminals in Cerberus-controlled areas, and, well, you could get your hands on them. When you find these terminals, a simple input code will give me access privileges and more influence on station systems.
Easy enough?
Good. I'll keep an eye on my board, and I'll let you know when my codes are activated. Thanks.
Okay, so... Oh no, there's 3 more sections. This is Gerald. There's Arya.
Rock, you there? I swear, if you don't answer soon... Finally. Where are you? You don't know? Seriously? Look, just check your Omni tool for the station schematics. What do you mean your Omni tool is broken? Ruck, that's not good.
Where are the brakes?
I'm not helping here, sorry. Look, I'll just talk you back to the bunker, okay?
That's so sketch, but okay.
One more try. Crap.
What's the trouble here?
Power inverters are shorting, trying to find a workaround, but no go. They can probably be scrounged up somewhere on Omega. If you come across a set of carry inverters, bring them back here.
I'll see what I can do.
Arya wants to talk to you.
Security override in effect.
Weapons bench. Armor locker.
I'm giving up. New inverters are the only answer.
Probably.
Keep an eye out for panels. I'll cross-reference with my station schematics to try and figure out where you are. What? Ruck, I can't find a single reference to that location.
Oh no.
No, I'm not joking. There's nothing remotely funny about this. Only you could get lost like that. I don't even know how you do it. Hey, I'm just saying, as skills go, that one's pretty impressive.
Okay.
Human.
I am human. You have a problem with that? Actually, I don't think there are humans in the entire... I don't think there are humans anywhere here. It's all Batarians.
All clear.
Human.
Can you stop hissing at me?
Commander. Just a reminder, Commander. When you find Cerberus terminals, please input my access code. Thank you.
Alright, I'll be on it.
Supplies are gonna be tight. If we hadn't lost that shipment...
You mean if we hadn't lost that ship and those people?
Well, yeah. That too.
What is this? Why does he have a UI interface on him? Did I really just say UI interface? User interface interface?
This area is still unsecured. Off limits for now, Commander.
Security override in effect.
Doesn't mean I can't try the door. Alright, Arya, what you need? What needs... Turian? 2 Turians in the entire squad. I don't think I've seen any others in this area. And they're both male. How come we don't see any more female Turians?
How are we looking?
All systems operational. Full Omega schematics coming online now.
Let's take a look. I see. Shepard, those force fields we saw. The General has them set up everywhere.
I bet.
He's controlling access across the station.
What are these dark areas?
Dead zones?
Many sections of Omega are powered down. I'm betting power is being siphoned to run those force fields.
Find the source, priority 1.
And we'll need a full tactical assessment of all Cerberus positions.
I'll get on it.
Shepard, we have work to do. Our losses were significant. We can't field an army large enough to face down Cerberus.
Gotta go for the head.
Then we need to find allies. Story of my life.
We've confirmed there is a Merc gang that's still active. The Talons are resisting the occupation. Not my first choice, but they're all we've got.
Then it's time to play diplomat.
And if the current leader won't join us, the next one will.
Sorry to interrupt.
What is it?
Arya thinks like the US military.
Offload supplies when I looked back.
You lost her.
Well,
We're locked down. She's got to be here somewhere.
This bunker has secret access points to other parts of the station. Unfortunately, Nyreen knows them. Damn it, Bray. If I wasn't already short on manpower.
We just saw her on the left.
We have to focus on getting the Talons on board. Shepard, I'll meet you at the armory exit when you're ready to go. But don't keep me waiting. Yes, what is it?
Got a minute?
We need to get going. but what's on your mind?
It seems like there's more to Irene than meets the eye.
You mean her disappearing act? Honestly, I'm not concerned. If it was anyone else, I'd want blood, but Irene's a variable I can control. She believes in a code of ethics. She oozes virtue.
She's a Turian.
You two must have made an interesting pair.
Opposites attract, right? Our connection was powerful but doomed. Irene demonstrated zero flexibility. She couldn't put up with the challenges of my life.
Oh.
That's all you're getting out of me on this subject, Shepard. Anything else?
You guys were intimate. I see.
Tell me about this merc gang we're looking to enlist.
They're drug runners and cutthroats, but they're highly organized. That sets them apart. They appear more civilized than, say, the Blood Pack, but at their heart, they're just as dishonorable. We'll have to appeal to their lust and greed to get and keep them in line. Anything else you need to know?
Tell me more about Petrovsky.
He presumes to sit on my throne, that's all that matters.
I get that you hate him, Aria, but I need to know who we're up against.
All right, I'll admit he's not like other Cerberus operatives I've encountered. He's smart, thinks outside the box, very hard to predict. He's like his boss, no matter who suffers and no matter the cost, he stops at nothing. To defeat him, we have to be prepared to do the same. Is the cross-examination over? Because time is of the essence.
Once we recruit the Talons, how do we reach the General?
I'm working on it. His command center set up an afterlife. No doubt a deliberate move to piss me off.
Don't let it get to you. He wants you off balance.
Anger helps me focus.
I hope so.
Strange force fields are blocking access to much of the station, including Afterlife. So after we complete our current objective, I'll be looking for a way to get around them. Enough talk. Is there anything else, or can we move on?
That's all for now.
Good. I'll meet you at the exit by the armory.
Wait, no, this way. But Irene was by. Oh yeah, she's gone. She was talking to this guy.
I'm giving up. New inverters are the only answer.
Good luck out there.
All right, let's go. Guess it's just the two of us again. Huh, didn't change anything. Should be good, I guess. Wow. Don't complain about getting more skill points.
What's your history with this gang?
Some mutually beneficial dealings and some occasional violence. The Talons weren't even a blip on our radar until the plague in 2185. Your little war against the other gangs left a vacuum.
Not my intention.
Oh, when we saved Garrus.
Leader Darius took advantage of the situation and carved the Talons a bigger piece of the local drug trade.
Are we enlisting them because they're good, or because we need numbers?
Both. Well, probably numbers.
They're cannon fodder. We're using them because they're the only game in town.
You're gonna let them know that?
Relax, Shepard. This is how it works on Omega. Just let me do the talking and...
Commander, Cerberus forces are scrambling. Looks like an attack on the Talons.
Uh-oh.
Judging from comm chatter, their priority target is in the area. Could be the Talon leader.
Looks like we fight our way through Cerberus to get to them.
Why do I feel like Irene is the Talon leader?
Let's move.
Okay.
Confirming Cerberus activity in your area. Let's see if I can hack their comms. This stuff.
Understood.
Okay, cool. We're set.
That's odd. Why would they leave crates of red sand lying around like this?
Maybe they had something more important going on.
Not Darius. Profit is the only thing that matters to him. Anything else can burn.
Unless Darius is not the leader anymore. For a second I thought the game was gonna let me walk off. Sorry. Fingers are a little sticky. Data pad. Cash.
One of these air shafts should lead us to Talon territory.
What is this? Is this the way forward, or? This is where we were. Hold on, that's where this is where we're supposed to go.
The terminal is active. Thank you, Commander.
This. I need to get good at combat rolling in IRL. In real life. Okay. Generator. Mission report. We're almost done scouting this location. The surveillance drones indicate the detention center was on par with the last one we hit, but something feels off with the patrol patterns. With the patrol patterns that the display table is spitting out. I'd recommend another observation run before we try to extract the civilians. H.
Power's offline.
There should be a control switch for the generator nearby.
Looks like they were using this to observe the detainment centers.
Rescue. So, who's H? Rescuing civilians. I hope, at least.
That tower is the Talon outpost we're heading for.
Looks like the Talons are giving as good as they get. Understood.
Huh. If I figured Nyreen would be joining us at some point, but I guess not. Did you just pull him through the screen? Aha!
Influence over station systems has just extended by 77%, Commander. Thank you.
I hope that was the last one. That area's blocked off. Generator over there. What's in here? Also gotta look for some inverters, right? What do they say? Carry inverters? So we're in the second section. There are two more sections after we finish this. Cerberus lockdown.
Say that every time. And yet, here we are. The doors are open. Retreat! Retreat!
Of course they're not. Oh. Tech armor. Dang. Would help if they weren't so meaty. I know that's the most ironic thing I could say about droids or mechs, but you know. Whoa, Talon operative.
I can monitor enemy movement in sectors 4 through 12 now. Excellent.
Wait, how many more terminals are there? I figured there'd only be like two or like one or two, but there's 3. Stop body blocking. What kind of soldier body blocks a drone? Are you gonna blow up or? Oh crap! It really just ran into the middle of this. Really perfect grenade throw? There we go. Get back here. It's crazy that they actually just disintegrate. What? Aha. Man. Why is there always smoke grenades? Gotta love shield pylons when they're on your side.
Thanks.
I haven't been missing those guys, have I?
Thanks.
So creepy. The same sound effect.
Answer now. Last chance, Talon. Answer one.
Answer a human? Oh.
What the? Back off.
I don't think so.
Ooh. Got kneecapped. That's a laser rifle, but okay. I thought I was an enemy for a second. It's crazy. I thought I was a hostile.
And scavenge what you can. I want us out of here ASAP.
That guy needs to be carried out. He just got kneecapped.
Looks like we found the Talon leader.
He just got his kneecaps busted.
Nyreen, aren't you full of surprises?
Aria. The deception was necessary. I needed to figure out what your plans were. The people on Omega depend on us. I couldn't risk compromising our operation.
Not exactly standard procedures for a street gang.
When Cerberus invaded, the Talons were a mess. I brought new direction. The General's been hunting us ever since. Right now, he's attacking one of our outposts. That's where I need to be.
We're done here, boss.
Right. Aria, Commander Shepard, whatever you're here for, the answer's no. Kindly escort yourselves off Talon territory.
We're here to help. We'll talk about it after we reach your outpost.
That's a generous offer. Aria, does the Commander also speak for you?
Not the way I would have put it, but that's the idea.
Which is a good thing
All
I'm
right,
the one
then.
negotiating.
Come with me.
Nice armor though, love red.
You've improved your biotics since last I saw you.
You noticed the biotic grenades?
You always did like blowing things up, given half a chance.
Biotic grenades? I don't have biotic grenades on her. Let's see, how are we doing? So is this guy not human? Is this he? What is he, Batarian? Yeah, I guess it is a pretty big helmet for a human. Is that it? There's no map. Let's get her skill points spent. Now she has grenades. Alright, let's go. Okay, so far so good.
Rampart mechs incoming.
That's what they're called?
Right. left behind to cover their retreat.
Come on. Whew. Always nice to fight those guys from a distance and without them shooting at me. Hydra missile launcher? Another Hydra missile launcher. What are they giving me all this ordnance for? Oh, I guess I was supposed to use it to fight the mech. Well, now I got one to go. Right? I don't need to go. Is that me? Or you? Can I? Really? You're gonna make me drop this thing.
This way.
So is this part of your secret tunnel hatch? Wow, I actually took damage for that. Gotta check the time periodically. Will I die if I go down here? Nope. In the clear. I do still have a missile in my hands. Was I going down or up? Gotta be careful. I am still holding a missile launcher.
I hope you're not afraid of heights.
Nyreen. Oh, okay, she does. She still has warp ammo on. Of course they did.
Finally, a little recognition. Actually, Arya, I'm Target Alpha.
Great. Oh, crap. Nice. Aha! An upgrade. Okay. What's that sound? I hear it, or heard it, now it's gone. Forget it. Sum up where? What did he say?
Lockdown system's been compromised so many times it hardly knows up from down anymore. Nyreen to base. Need an engineer at the catwalk's entrance. Door's jammed again. This may take a moment. Fine.
Really? A shield pylon?
You're not just using the catwalks as a secret passage to the base, are you?
Along. Drop is the best way to get rid of unwanted guests around here.
Let's see how this does.
Are those doors open?
They're working on it.
Whew!
They've
Gotta love
bridge
the one
control.
shots. Oh crap. Whew.
Doors open. Let's go.
You know what? Maybe I should have this on. I
Hurry
want to
up.
see what this
I need
actually
to get
does.
to my people.
Yeah.
Boss, it's good to see you, boss.
Got Arya T'Loak and some dude in Cerberus armor following you. Or no, you're following them, actually. $130. He left already? Oh, I'm not turned around.
We'll be evacuating this location as soon as possible. Try not to interfere with my people's work.
Intel just reported in. The group of civilians we managed to evac arrived safely at the other outpost.
Why does that guy sound familiar?
Also, routine sweeps reporting nothing new on the adjutant presence.
Adjutants.
Creatures created by Cerberus. They eviscerate their victims' DNA, converting them into more adjutants.
What?
Some kind of Reaper-based weapon. I fought them before. They're a nightmare.
It got worse after you left. Cerberus lost control of them. Those things tore apart the gangs, then attacked everyone in sight. If Cerberus hadn't found a way to contain them, the entire station would be infected by now.
Keeping your people alive through that couldn't have been easy.
I watched friends get turned into monsters, and I had to kill them. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have an outpost to defend.
The adjutants really got under her skin.
Here, we found more medical supplies. All yours.
An upgrade.
We're online.
Aha. Glad I looked that up. Turrets? That's where he came from. We could just start spraying in here.
Reported into the boss. Still no adjutants. Thank the spirits for that.
Is that Jiraiya?
Will we even be bothering with this? There hasn't been any other since that dog worker turned, right?
Look, I know you're new to this outfit, but get used to the adjutant watch. There was only one of those things last time, and Cerberus still had to seal shut an entire ward to deal with it. They didn't even try to help the people trapped inside. I can't imagine what their last moments must have been like. Trust me, you hear any weird, creepy whispering, You grab your friends, and you run.
Hey, Commander. I just wanted to say thank you.
Oh, it's funny how they all changed their face paint to align with Talon, because I'm pretty sure their the Turian face markings are to distinguish their, or to differentiate their clans or whatever organization they're siding with. It's interesting to know that these guys that these guys actually changed all their face paint to Talon paint to basically say they're Talon affiliated, or they're from the Talon clan, so to speak. Scouting Team E from Base 2. Word is the attack on the station was led by Arya, and that she's on board now. Boss is heading off to investigate. Try to stay out of trouble while she's gone, and don't get caught. Our forces are tied down right now, so rescue options are limited. B2. T. Huh. Nyreen is like Garrus if we never showed up. Krogan too? Wow. This lady's legit. And Asari. This is actually crazy. I think that's a Batarian. I think it might be it. Okay. What do we have right now? It is 2 hours and 2 hours and 15 minutes. Alright, I'm going to get changed out of all this drama. Check it. Huh, I actually could have positioned it more on the side than I have it now. Anyway, it's a temp tattoo. Okay, let's get this thing live. Everything looks alright. Not connected. Oh no, please don't break right now. Really? The internet just has to drop right now? Okay, there we go. Sorted, we're live. Whoa. Okay, well, probably gonna retitle this. Well, if it's not broken. Come on, dog. The invasion of Omega. This never wasted on me how, imagine if they were sentient and they just walked away. But no, they'll stand here however long you want them to. Alright, y'all, we're gonna wrap the episode up for that half. And then do the second half different time, because my cousin's gonna be here soon. Alrighty, take care, y'all. Be back soon. Because I really want to do RoboCop sometime, either today or tomorrow. Maybe not tomorrow, but we'll see.